Good morning, world. It is 9:07 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be another very interesting video. As I speak right now, my last video got uploaded. I'm going to talk more about what my SkySource company and my Matrix brand. There's a high chance I'll be purchasing the rights for the Matrix brand in Hollywood, obviously. You better enjoy this series while I can, because once I'm on peace on my wife, as I'm not going to let you win the game like that. You cause mess in my life, I'm also going to make you pay. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So for this video, I'll talk about my idea for the story of my Matrix franchise. I'm not going to talk about the deal. I think I've mentioned the deal more than enough times now. My deal for Warner Bros. Is $2.2 million for the rights of the Matrix franchise. If David Zaslav's greedy and he wants more money, I'm like, David, I'm not paying you any more than $2.2 million. You rip me off. Your brand is not as big as Star Wars. I'm saying that. Your brand is not as big as Star Wars. Your brand is not as big as Star Wars. My deal is $2.2 million for the rights of the Matrix brand. So I'm saying, Ivan, who do you think I'm casting? I'm thinking Michael B. Jordan is a perfect casting choice for the what? For the Matrix movie, as well as Brie Larson, John Krasinski, Ben Affleck, the Cisco actor in Flash. Those actors are all good for my movie, obviously. So I'm saying, yeah. And you guys already know how much money I'm willing to pay them. I'm willing to pay them all a rich salary for the what? For the movie, obviously. I'll sign them to a three movie contract, obviously. Yeah, I tried to sleep earlier. I had a tough time sleeping because VJ's crying was annoying. And you also have my keys, obviously. My keys makes me trip, obviously. And I have a mental illness, obviously. You guys know, I mean, we know you have mental illness. Yeah, I have a mental illness. That's why sometimes I always wonder, God, how can you give me the keys, man? Because these keys are affecting my mental health, man. Yeah, man. Make me these billions, but I see it a bit of a curse, obviously. Hence why sometimes I ask myself, God, how can you give me these fucking keys, man? This is a nightmare, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I'm more calm now. I'm more relaxed. I'm not tripping anymore. I'm fine. I'm a bit better now. Yeah. Yeah. So my deal for Warner Bros. Is $2.2 million for the Matrix franchise, and Mike B. Jordan is the man for the what for my Matrix franchise. He will be the face of the franchise with me and VJ pretty much, and then Brie Larson, Johnson Zanzi, and all of them will be like supporting characters. So chances are on the front cover of the movie, you're going to see me, VJ, and Michael B. Jordan most likely for the front cover, and I might perhaps show Brie Larson and Johnson Zanzi. We'll see what happens, obviously. Some saying, hi, what you saying? Yeah. Some saying, guys, yeah, I was just saying, yeah. Yeah. So my deal for Warner Bros. Is $2.2 million for the rights to the Matrix franchise. No if, ands, or buts. My final offer, $2.2 million in cash. I'm not doing any stock deal, and I have terms. You have to get the Wachowski sisters on board to direct my 3 movies. And then I have to get what? Need to erase Resurrections from the face of the map. I don't want it sold anywhere worldwide. As well as Animatrix. I don't want those movies sold anywhere worldwide. Those movies are garbage. They're terrible. Delete it. It is garbage. I want it tossed out of the what? Tossed in the soil, obviously. Sarah? So I'm saying, or I was just saying, yeah. Obviously. So let's talk about the story. I'm gonna make I don't know. I might make a 1 hour video here and talk about the story. You guys already know my story for the Matrix, but I'm gonna talk about my idea for the Matrix story. Obviously, I'll start from the beginning. Obviously, right? So my idea is at the beginning of the movie, you get the flashback of what happened in Matrix 1, Matrix 2, Matrix 3 with Keanu Reeves' life, as well as the other people, obviously. When Keanu Reeves sees the Oracle is like, let me take a look at you. Say, He's like, you already know what I'm going to tell you. He's like, I'm not the one. Yeah, he's not. Keanu Reeves is not the chosen one like me. Because Keanu Reeves could not defeat Smith. He's like, sorry, kiddo. You know what I'm saying? You got the gift, but it seems like you're waiting for something. What is he waiting for? He's waiting for his death, obviously, before he becomes king. Before he he's waiting for his death before he's waiting for his death before he becomes the one, obviously. He's waiting for his death before he becomes the one. And then at the end of Revolutions, Neo does not have the power to defeat Smith. So Sarah? Yeah. Hence why the Oracle told Neo, he's like, yeah, you have the gift, but it seems like you're waiting for something. He's waiting for what? He's waiting for his death before he becomes the one. At the same time, he's also maybe in the next life, maybe. Yeah, when Neo died, I am now born into the Matrix. Another one is born into the Matrix, Sarah. Another one is born into the Matrix. Another one is born into the Matrix. Sarah. That's why the Oracle told Neo, sorry, kiddo, you got the gifts, but it seems like you're waiting for something. Maybe the next life, maybe. Neo died. Neo dies twice. He dies and he becomes back to life. He's the one. And he dies, sacrifices his life to save Zion and save the Matrix. So when the Oracle says he's waiting for something, when I come back to death, Neo sees. I get this dream and I see Neo in the white light. Yeah, you can come up with a story like that. That coincides with the Kyle Sister story. Holy shit, I'm creative. Yes, I'm very creative. I am very creative, guys. Some Sarah. I am very creative. So what? You know what I'm saying? And after Neo dies, obviously, you get you see Neo saying before that, Neo tells the machines, the Agent Smith has grown beyond your control. You cannot stop him, but I can. And if you fail, I won't. You know what I'm saying? And Neo ends up failing. He could not defeat Smith. I'm saying, huh? Neo ends up failing. He cannot defeat Smith. Hence why the Oracle told him. The Oracle told him, and the Oracle told him, "Sorry, kiddo, you got the gift, but it seems like you're waiting for something. The next life, maybe. Yeah, he wasn't ready to be the one. He died and he became the one, and he also died again, saving Matrix and saving Zion. And in the afterlife, obviously, when I die, obviously, and I see the light, I see Keanu Reeves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can come with a good story for that. Holy shit, you're creative. Yes, I know how to tell a good story, man. I'm born with a gift. I am born with a gift. Obviously. Yeah, and you also get the scene where Neo fights Smith in Revolutions, and then when Smith tries to cop himself onto Neo, he says, "Is it over?" And what did Smith mean by saying that? Is it over? The moment Smith copies himself onto Neo, it is over. He's imprinted onto Neo, and he has a possibility of coming back into the Matrix, and he does 100 years later when the deja vu happens, the glitch in the Matrix, something changes in the Matrix, and that's my idea for the story. And you get to see in the end when the Oracle's like, "Where's Neo?" Yeah, he's smiling at us. I'm saying, his spirit's smiling at us. You know what I'm saying? And then what? And then you get the black screen. It says the Matrix deja vu. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. You get the green matrix code going on, and it transfers into the matrix, and it says 100 years later in the matrix, and it shows that couple. Holy shit, crazy! Yeah, it shows that couple, the family, whatever it is, and they go into their house, and then that's when the glitch happens. And the one of their kids see a black cat walking by, and they see another black cat walking by, like, oh, "Mom, Dad, what is?" Yeah, a cat walked by, and another cat that looked just like it walked by again. You know what I'm saying? And deja vu, obviously, and they open the door, and something changes in their house. Something changes in their house. So what the heck is going on? And that's when Agent Smith comes back into the Matrix. That's my idea for the movie, obviously. You get the electricity forming from the ground. You get the green code forming. You get the green code forming. You get the green code forming. The green code forming the full adult body of Agent Smith. Obviously, something cool like that. You get the green code forming the full adult body of Agent Smith, and then, you know what I'm saying, and 3 more agents form behind Agent Smith, and Agent Smith is like, you know what I'm saying, he's like, "I'm back." You know what I'm saying? And the agents are like, "Nice to see you, Smith." And I'm saying, "Nice to see you too." You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Any anomalies?" And he's like, "No, no anomalies." And that's the last anomaly known. The name was Thomas Anderson, also known as Neo, deceased 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, "Holy shit." And I'm saying, "Yeah, deceased 100 years ago." You know what I mean? Yeah, they're, you know what I'm saying? And they're naked, obviously. But I'm not going to show you their parts, but they're naked. And they go into the suit store, and like, "I need a new suit." And the guy gives them a suit, and they get a nice, like, green suit. And the moment that happens, obviously, some people around the city, they see the agents and say, what the freak? There's 4 naked agents in the city, obviously. And that's how you get the news in the radio that agents have returned and are now seen in the city. And there's been some unusual events going on in the city, obviously. You get this, like, viral thing going on in the city, obviously. See what I'm saying? That's my idea for the story. That's my idea for the story, obviously. In a good, like, 10 minutes, guys, I'm gonna go get another car. I'm only gonna make a 1 hour video, guys. I don't know if I can talk for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep yet. I couldn't sleep with BJ's crying and the keys. Obviously, the keys triggers my anxiety. Obviously, hence what God gave me these keys for a reason. I have to open my own door. Hence why God gave me the keys. Obviously, sometimes I ask myself, why? How can you do this to me? How can you give me the keys and have that over my mind and have it affect my mental health and physical health? Yeah, man. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And once the glitch happens, once the deja vu happens in the Matrix, obviously, the Oracle panics and she calls the architect. And we need to meet. And the architect meets the Oracle at some park. You see the Oracle. She meets the architect, and the architect's sitting in a park. And then what? And then she talks to the architect, obviously. And she's like, "Agent Smith has returned." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Agent Smith has returned." And they're all panicking, obviously. "We need to make a deal with the machines." And then there's this. They go through this mirror. They go in some room, and there's this mirror, obviously. There's this mirror. I can do a thing where the Oracle and Architect, they go into the same room where Neo met Morpheus. in the first movie. They go in that room and there's a mirror there, and they go through that mirror, and that takes them to the machine world. Not Zion. Wait, there's noise. Yeah, I hear there's someone downstairs. My battery's running out, guys. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, my battery is running out. So what I might do is I might make a 30-minute video, and then I'll wait till I charge my phone. I'll make another 30-minute video afterwards. I can do a 30-minute video now, upload it, and then later on today I'll do another 30-minute video, talk about more of my story, because my battery on my phone's running out. I need to charge it, and I won't have enough for 1 hour to record for 1 hour. So the architect and the oracle, they go through this mirror, and I'll have them meet up in the same place where Neo meets Morpheus for the first time in the first movie. And the architect and the oracle, they go through this like mirror, and that's how they're able to. That's how they have access into the machine world, and they meet with the machine god, whatever his name is, the Deuce Machina, whatever the guy's name is. What's the name of that god machine? I think it's Deuce Machina, right?
Can you sweep this place?
Yeah, I'll sweep it.
And you're smoking inside.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
If I did, the alarm would have went on.
You have to sweep this floor.
Yeah. Sorry for the noise. Someone came in my room. You have to excuse the noise. Yeah. Yeah. So the architect and the oracle, they meet the machine god in the city, obviously. They meet the machine god in the city, obviously. And they make a deal. Okay, Agent Smith has returned. You know what I'm saying? She's like, Neo failed. You know what I'm saying? He failed us all. You know what I'm saying? We were so blind, like, you know what I'm saying? Smith grew beyond all our control. Even the one himself couldn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? And like, what should we do? Like, no one can defeat Smith but the one. And then the Oracle's like, a new one will be born. And then the moment they do that, you get this like this sperm seed, and it forms the biological baby in the machine city, whatever it is, where Keanu Reeves woke up, obviously, in the first movie. And then they put all the black plug connections on it, the baby. And then the moment they plug the plug on the back of the baby's head, the one is now born in the Matrix. And you get the birth of the one in the Matrix. And you get this the skeleton, electricity, and you get the skeleton of the baby. You know what I'm saying? You get the green code forming the body of the one, but you also see the light in the code because the baby is the one. Baby has the anomaly code. You watch Path of Neo, you see Neo. He has that like the light code in him. Yeah, because he's the anomaly. He's the one, obviously. And that's my idea for how the baby's born in the Matrix. Because when Morpheus said the one was born inside, what did he mean by that? What did Morpheus mean by the one being born inside the Matrix? I don't know. The cousins will tell me, "Yeah, Ivan, we don't know what that means. We didn't give any backstory." Yeah, they didn't give any backstory to the story, obviously. I'm sorry. They didn't give any backstory to the story. Hence why, okay, I want to do my very best to honor the Wachowski sisters' story. Is this consistent, guys? Ivan is consistent. Yeah. Make sure it's consistent, Samsara. Make sure it is consistent. Yeah, in a good 10 minutes here, guys, I'm going to have to end this video. And I'll upload it. I'll upload a 30-minute part, and I might perhaps go to bed after that. After I watch my video. Or I might watch some Path of Neo till maybe 11, 12 o'clock. And then afterwards, I am gonna go to bed and I'll sleep in till like 5, 6, 7. Then I'll make another 30-minute video tonight. Is that what? Hopefully that's fine for you guys, obviously. And you better enjoy this series while you can, because once I'm hanging with my wife, I'm peacing out with VJ, and you're not gonna be safe. You're gonna be left behind. Because I don't play around with death, man. Because you guys are fucking crazy people, man. You're crazy psychopaths. Yeah, I have a mental illness, but man, you guys are 10 times crazier than me, man. You're fucking crazy, yeah, man. Yeah. Obviously. And the moment the baby's born, obviously, my idea is the baby is born in a junkyard. In a junkyard, obviously. And then the man is about to finish his shift at work. And then he has to smoke, obviously, and he hears crying, obviously. He's like, what's that noise? And he sees the baby on top of the trunk. You know what I'm saying? And the baby what? The baby what? The baby, the baby's crying. He's like, the baby's all naked. He's like, where did you come from? He's like, where are your parents? And he's looking around. He's like, hello, anybody here? There's a naked baby on the top of a car. You know what I'm saying? And no one answers. And he just takes the baby. He takes his like t-shirt and he wraps the baby with his t-shirt. Then he takes the baby to his house. And he's like, honey, I have a surprise for you. She's like, what is it? I have a baby. What are you doing with a baby in the house? You know what I'm saying? He's like, I found it at work. You found the baby at work, man. What if its parents looking for it? What if it's stolen? What if it's lost? He's like, I didn't see anyone around the baby. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, okay, what do you want us to do then? Why did you bring it here? I think we should raise it. Well, honey, we can't do that. What if its parents are looking for it? What if it's a lost, stolen baby? We can't just adopt this baby. He's like, honey, this baby has nowhere to go. He needs someone to raise it. He's like, why don't you just take it to an adoption center, honey? I don't want to raise the baby. The guy's like, look at him. He's like, honey, we can't adopt the baby. We can't raise the baby. And the guy's like, okay, fine. And he leaves. And he goes in his car, obviously. And when he goes in his car, he hears the radio in his car. They talk about, yeah, there's been some unusual events going on in the city. Apparently, agents were seen walking around the city. Yeah. He's like, what the fuck, agents? And he's driving and he speeds a little bit. And you hear the sirens and the cop stops him. You know what I'm saying? The cop stops the guy, obviously. The cop stops the guy, obviously. You know what I'm saying? The cop stops the guy, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He's like, the cop stops the guy, obviously. He's like, license and registration, please. You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, yeah, here's my license and registration. It's right here. You know what I'm saying? License and registration, please. You know what I'm saying? And the guy gives his license and registration, obviously. And then the guy looks, he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you were caught going over the speed limit. You know what I'm saying? I should be fining you $200 for this. The guy's like, it's fine, sir, fine me. I'm more than happy to pay the fine. And he's like, the guy takes his flashlight. He looks in the back and he sees the baby, obviously. He's like, is that your kid? You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, yeah, it's mine. He's all sketchy. He's like sweating. You know what I'm saying? He's looking amazing, sir. Holy shit, I can crave, yes. He's like, is that your kid? You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, yeah, it's my kid. You know what I'm saying? And he looks at the baby. The baby's black. He's like, I don't see the resemblance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we adopted the baby. He's like, you adopted the babies. I mean, he's like, hmm. He's like, okay. I'm going to let you off with a warning, sir. He's like, next time if you speed, I will not be so courteous. I'll scram out of here. You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? And he leaves and he drives to the adoption agency. And then he's in line with the baby and they're like, next. You know, the guy has the baby. He's like, yeah, I'm here to adopt a baby. And the lady's like, okay, do you have an ID? Well, yeah, I have ID. You know what I'm saying? The guy gives his ID. Okay, do you have ID for the baby? The guy's like, no ID for the baby. Okay. Who gave the baby to you? Did his parents give the baby to you? No, his parents not give the baby to you. Okay. Do you have a name for the baby? You know what I'm saying? Place of birth, where it was born? No, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where did you find the baby, sir? Yeah, I found the baby at work. You found the baby at work. And did your parents give you the baby did his parents give you the baby at work? No, his parents did not give me the baby at work. Did a friend give the baby to you at work? No, a friend not giving the baby at work. Did anybody give the baby to you at work? No, no one gave the baby to work. So you just found the baby in a junkyard with no record of its parents, no record of its name, nothing. Yes. Everyone around the adoption agency, they're all looking. What the fuck? This is weird. You know what I'm saying? And she's all shocked. She's like, "Sir, where do you work?" "Yeah, I work over at 687 Avenue." You know what I'm saying? "No, sir, that's not what I asked. Where do you work?" "Yeah, I work in a junkyard." "You work in the junkyard?" "Yeah, the junkyard here, the junkyard just around the corner here." Yeah, I work there." It's like, okay. So you're saying you found the baby in a junkyard. What time did you find the baby? "I found the baby at 45 minutes ago." "So you found the baby at 10 o'clock p.m. "Yes, I found the baby at 10 o'clock p.m. She's like, okay, and you're sure no one gave you the baby, or a friend, or no, there's no record and no sign of its parents. "No, nothing. I just found the baby in the junkyard." She's like, okay, sir, this baby does not meet the requirements for the adoption agency. The guy's like, please, you know what I'm saying? He's like, this baby has nowhere to go. If this baby has nowhere to go, why don't you adopt the baby yourself? I wanted to, but me and my wife had a falling out. She did not want to adopt the baby. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife had a falling out. She did not want to adopt the baby. And the lady's like, okay. It's like, please. He's like, if you were this baby and you know what I'm saying, and someone found you, wouldn't you want to be raised by someone else? I can't just leave this baby all alone unattended in the fucking junkyard in the middle of the night. He needs a place to stay. He needs someone to raise. He needs someone to raise him. Is the baby a he or a she? It's a he. It's a he. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, just give me a sec. You're lucky the baby's cute, you know. And then she gives the manager a call. The manager comes in. So, yeah, this man claims he found the baby in a junkyard, and there's no record of his parents or the baby's name. The guy's like, okay, this has never happened here before. You know what I'm saying? It's like, please, sir, like this baby needs a place to stay. He needs someone to raise him. There's no one. I found him in a junkyard all alone, all by itself. Are you sure his parents were not around? No, no parents. No sign of any adults around the baby. No sign at all. It was just me and the baby. He's like, okay, this might be a stolen baby, sir. I'm like, it might be, but I don't want to take that chance. I can't just leave the baby in the junkyard all alone. The guy's like, sir, he sighs like, sir, this is the best agency in the city. This is the best adoption agency in the city. I'm just following protocol, sir. I need to do my very best to make sure I follow the rules of this agency. And the guy's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, let me have a look at the baby. He looks at the baby, you know what I'm saying? He is cute, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, you know what I'm saying? And what? And then well, I can find this has never been done before, but I can find a way to make it work with this baby. You know what I'm saying? And the guy's like, thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy's okay, sir. Okay, sir. The manager leaves, and the lady's okay, sir. Just sign here. You know what I'm saying? The people that adopt this baby will need to know that you brought this baby in. And you say you brought the baby in a junkyard, right? Yeah, I brought the baby in a junkyard. You know what I'm saying? The guy what? Because the guy brought the baby in a junkyard. Okay, found baby at junkyard. You know what I'm saying? And the guy, okay, what's your name? My name is this. And the guy signs the thing, obviously. It's like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And the guy leaves. The guy's like, sir, the baby, you forgot to hand over the baby. Oh, sorry. And the guy hands over the baby, and he looks at the baby, and the baby's like laughing, you know what I'm saying? And it touches his nose. He touches baby's nose. He's like, you're a lucky guy, you know what I'm saying? Good luck, lucky one. Because that baby's me. I'm the lucky one, obviously. And then when the guy leaves, he's a bit sad because he wanted to raise the baby. And he ends up leaving. Leaving, and that's the last time I ever see the man again. Or I see the man later on in the movie, but I think it's best you don't see that man ever again. And the reason why I want to have him sad, it's symbolism. Had that guy raised me, I would have been a better kid, obviously. I most likely would not have been a hacker. I might have been a hacker, but that guy probably wouldn't have kicked me out of the house. He would have gave me a second chance, some of that. He would have raised me better, you see what I'm saying? Whereas the family that raised me, they did not like me, obviously. They kicked me out of the house and they said they never want to see my face again. Yeah. So I'm saying, I'm going to end this video here in a couple minutes here, guys. I'm going to upload it, and then I'll make another 30-minute video, and like later on tonight, maybe I'll make another 30-minute video. because my battery is like running out, man. I don't have enough time to do. Yeah, it's at 8%. I don't have enough time to do what? I don't have enough time to do. Oh, my charge is working now. I don't have enough time to do what? If my charge is working, I could do a full video, but we'll see what yeah, it's at 8%. It's working now, my charger, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, and then once the man leaves, obviously, the next day you see the two couples. You see the couple, obviously, they go into the adoption agency and they adopt the baby. And then you get, you know what I'm saying, they're happy they adopt the baby, obviously. And the transfer is like 6 years later when I'm a 6-year-old kid. I'm going to show you guys what got me into hacking, obviously. Because I am the one like Keanu Reeves, obviously. I am also a hacker like him, obviously. Keanu Reeves was an amazing hacker. He had an alias name, Neo, right? Hence why Morpheus call him Neo, because that's his hacking name. Because once Keanu Reeves was in in the real world and he went to the Matrix, he's now hacked into the Matrix, obviously, and he's the best hacker because he has the cheat codes. He can bend the rules and laws. Hence why he's like a god in the Matrix, obviously. Just like my character is also a hacker too. He's an amazing hacker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it transfers me when I'm 6-year-old kid. And you have a scene where I'm playing in the park with my parents, obviously, and then my parents throw the ball, and the ball lands in the streets and it hits the agent's leg, and the agent's like, "Is this your ball?" You know, I'm saying, I'm like, "Yeah, it's my ball." And I'm saying, "It's like, you shouldn't be kids are not allowed to play on the streets. Why? It's very dangerous." And my parents run like, "Oh my God, you scared me, son." And I'm saying, "I'm sorry, sir. That will not happen again," because they respect the agents. He's like, "It's all right. Next time, tell your kid tell your kid to what? To not play in the streets. It's very dangerous, you know." You know what I'm saying? And they don't know that kid's the one. They end up killing me in the end. Yeah, look at an amazing story. And I'm gonna have an idea where they what? My parents sell me out with my so-called best friend, and that's how I get captured. That's how I get killed by the agents at the end of the movie. Look at an amazing story. So my parents, they sell me out, obviously. So Agent Smith finds out who my parents are, and he meets with them, and then they make a deal with my parents, and then they capture me, and in the end, I get killed. Look at an amazing story happened. Shut my cam off here. I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I'm gonna upload, and I'll make another 3-minute video later on today.